Good evening, everybody. You know, that's one of the first things they teach you in broadcasting school is not to address the audience as multiple people.
Really?
It's supposed to be it's supposed to be a singular experience.
Did you even plug in my mic?
April was in charge of plugging shit in, homie. That mic, these mics are plugged in. Your mic is on, it is working, it is hot.
I'm not getting a monitor. I see it working.
Oh, shit.
No, I see it working.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is it?
No.
No.
I'm number one.
Wait. No, yeah, but what headphone jack?
Number one.
So this isn't working, and this isn't. Neither of those two things are doing anything.
No, that's doing stuff for you, but not.
No,
for
not for me. You're number one.
Yeah. I mean your microphone. I hear your microphone. I don't hear my microphone. Oh, hit that. That's why.
There we go.
Somebody's got
fat. Somebody's got chubby boy fingies.
This is the.
Somebody's got chubby boy fingies, and I hit the green button.
I only start my show muted when someone visits, uses my roadcaster, drops the faders, and hits the mute button because that's autistic.
That is being a radio professional. You always pot everything down when you're done. You bring it all down, and then everyone else can reset the next time. Ironically, I fucking hated that at 101 when people would do that because you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna
get a good angle.
You're not.
It's really critical that you get the right angle. Part. That's not the hardest part.
You're not gonna believe
proper
this.
Blood flow and cardio.
You're not gonna believe this.
Sorry.
When I was at 101, the other people, the midday, the afternoon, and the evening people would fuck with faders and shit like that, and believe it, and they all voice tracked. None of them were live, so I didn't think any of them should have you're not gonna believe it, the audacity to fuck with my board and touch my shit when I'm the only guy who's on there live. I'm carrying the numbers to the fucking joint. You don't touch my shit. In retrospect, I might have come off as kind of an asshole.
I don't believe it, but not for the reason you think.
Okay.
You said you were not okay with some guy touching your shit.
I stand by it. I stand by it. You can accuse me. You can subtly accuse me of whatever you want to accuse me of. I wasn't okay with it. I didn't like it then. Far more okay with it now when I do it to other people. Like when I bring your stuff down and you start a show muted, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem to affect me at all. Well, it does affect me in one way. I laugh really hard.
You're talking about the roadcaster.
Yes.
What I'm talking about rhymes with sodomy.
Oh, butt sex. I thought we were off the butt sex joke, and I thought we were back. Like I was making fun of myself for fucking with your shit all the time. I
apologize to the audience.
And then, obviously, it's good to see that this show's off to the same start last week's was. Let's catch up with you, and then...
Oh, shit, I forgot.
What?
Nothing. Just completely forgot to post that I was on the show. It's like on my locals where I make these announcements.
Fine. It wasn't important to you. It was important to me. It's not a big deal.
I just gotta find the link.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Mo Green, who you don't go to Las Vegas to and talk to a guy like him like that, says April looks weird. Oh, no. Like, I know that's a funny joke and everything, but she looks way worse than Nick does right now. What happened was, so it's a really bad snowstorm in Minnesota right now. There's a horrible blizzard, and we were trying to start a snowblower, and it didn't work. So we thought we could start it if we actually fired it. You know that old school way that people put like charcoal briquettes under a motor to start it? Mm-hmm. We did that. We told April to check to make sure that everything was in place right. A really funny thing happened. We started it as like a little practical joke.
And now she looks like Jesse Lee Peterson.
Yes, she does. She talks like him too because we fucked up her palate and everything. Like she's in horrible shape. Oh, she is in a bad way. I'm turning this down because I am redlining.
Yeah, why do you have?
There we go. I don't. Test.
Oh my God!
I should have done this before. What the hell is going on?
You got those faders.
Bring it down. Bring it. That's yours.
No, you
bring it down. Bring it down.
You maximize the mic volume. You like unclicked it. Why is your mic volume maximum? Get that thing down. Like, what is wrong with you?
You have to be quiet for a second so it can go down. Now, is it going all the way up? A little bit. But my mic isn't that loud. Look at my level here. You. Oh.
You're lowering my mic. See?
No, this is my mic that's being lowered.
No, Aaron. This is me.
Why is...
Wait, no.
No, because...
Okay, look, I don't care about the racism. What I care about...
I'm empty. But why is it showing that I'm still... because... I'm the radio professional. I'm the guy who used to do this for the...
There we go.
We'll figure it out
I think
later.
we're still maxing it.
Look, if I do this... Now you go.
I'm so glad I don't use OBS as my streaming software, because if I did, I would OBS myself in my face.
Now you go. Okay, it's good. Now we're good. Now everybody's happy. Now we're all right. Why are any of you even here anymore? My lost interest says this is going great. I got to go all the way down. Nick lost some muscle mass since he appeared shirtless in the hot tub. I see April is absentee as usual. We mutilated her face. What do you want people to do? Come on when they don't feel confident? Not doing it. Doomclone says, is the Roadcaster underwater? I mean, by the time I'm done with it.
Every time. Just throwing drinks all over the Roadcaster.
Throwing drinks, fucking up the OBS. By the way,
just embarrassing.
Good luck with that.
I don't use...
Oh, wait, no, this is my thing. I made my own scene so that I wouldn't fuck
This ain't
with
a scene. It's an arms race.
All right.
That was a Fall Out Boy joke. I don't know if... Is that how jokes are told? Written and told? I wrote it and told it at the same time.
I don't know. If there's not a racial epithet in it, is it really a joke? Oh, which reminds me, racial epithet. Have you seen AI Hitler into English? Where they take Hitler's speeches, translate them into English, but then put him in his voice speaking English?
No.
I know what we're doing tonight.
Sounds great.
Oh, my God.
I can't think of a better way to be on YouTube.
Here's what's going to scare the shit out of you.
Sounds
about
rational.
AI Hitler speech. Dude, it kind of, like some of it, you go, oh. Here's what I did Friday when someone sent it to us. He was talking about the Jews. But he was talking about them, not like, let's mutilate them, let's kill them, let's put them in ghettos. He was talking about like their impact on the economy and stuff like that, and how angry he was that regular Germans were falling behind. But then he was quoting statistics and data and stuff. And
like 13% of the population's responsible for 50% of the wealth.
No. I'm listening to him talk about it, and I go, oh, I can see why the German people were frustrated. I'm like, no. That doesn't mean that the rest of it was... I'm just saying, I'll play it for you later.
You know what the best part about being a Jew is?
I'm so excited to hear this. I almost don't want you to tell me because I want to hold on to the anticipation, but go ahead.
Being a Jew is addicting because you're never going through withdrawal.
I just really thought it was going to... No, that's pretty racist. No, that's pretty racist.
It is.
I was going to say I wanted it to be more racist, but then I thought, you know what? I'm being selfish.
Yeah.
That's on me. Never.
Did I pique your interest with my Jew joke?
And you also have you heard It's Time for Guillotines yet? I know we tried to play it for you and you were babbling through the entire thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But you heard it? When
so
you do that, are you hearing the thing that's happening?
At that time I was.
Okay. You didn't. You didn't hear a word of it.
I get it. Like there's guillotines because politicians.
Bro.
Yeah.
There was a line in there.
Wait,
we'll take the Secretary of the Treasury and the Chairman of the Fed and let all 300 million Americans gang-ar them till they're dead.
Okay, wait a minute. Was that the one with the one guy like doing he's in like and he's like, no, that was about killing the president or whatever.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
That's a different
You probably
thing.
didn't watch. Did you see Kitty History and It's Time for Guillotines? You probably didn't.
No, so you do this thing on your show. And it's great. Like people
He's about to shit on something.
No, and I'm really not. I'm really not. So you do this thing where people can send in $5. They send a link, right?
On Fridays, yeah.
And then you watch them.
Right.
And you just, you're like, cool. This funny, react to them live. Whenever people can send me any amount of money and a link, and it doesn't matter how good it is or what it is.
You won't play it?
No, I'll play it. But you have told me to watch something, and they'll usually say, this is great. And I will go, there's no chance. I'm immune to liking this now. So when you like played There Will Be Guillotines and I was talking through it, like it's not personal. I just like, I have to organically encounter it. Like
That's
like,
how I am. And you know what that is?
you have to randomly text me and be like, oh, here, watch this. That'll do it.
Oh, that'll do. Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what that is?
Oppositional defiance.
I was going to say it's ego.
Oh, well.
That's like, I didn't find this myself. I do that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't find this myself. You're not fucking funnier than me. I'm not going to like this because you're not funny. And then I end up liking it and I can't admit it to them for a year.
Mine's kind of like that, but it's like, it's more about being on my show usually. Like you say, like, you have to watch this thing on your show. It's only 9 minutes. Like, oh my God, only 9 minutes. That's a long clip.
9 minutes is a long clip.
Yeah.
There's a rule that I always had for over a decade. Now, I would say I was probably in Litchfield when I made this rule. If it's over 3 minutes, I really hesitate to play it.
Yeah.
Because anything over 3 minutes is hard to keep people's attention. And then you have to pause so much to make it like your own the longer it is.
Yeah.
That 9 minutes, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, for me, if it has a play button, like if you click play, I almost don't want to see it unless I found it. Because then I know I still haven't watched it, but it was my choice. I have to live with it.
You understand moderation is the way to go, right? God bless. To watching videos of people shout the N-word. I'm a dainty sipping gentleman. Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Vacation wants to cheers.
Miss Vacation?
Miss Vacation.
Is that a viewer?
Taking another Sunday off. This one.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
She's on the show, effectively.
All right.
She has that woman voice that'll bind any microphone.
I wanted to show you some things today. And
Oh,
I
God, I
fucked
didn't-
it up again.
I thought we were
God
on-
damn it. Why do I keep doing
I
this?
thought we were on YouTube, not OnlyFans.
There we go.
No, I was. You didn't have to show me that. I've seen all that.
I asked you before the show, I said,
Yes.
have you ever seen the AJ Clemente thing, the newscaster thing?
I want to
And-
say yes, but it'd be a lie. But then I probably have, though.
This is one of my favorite clips. This and
complicated.
Flossie Dickey are two of my favorite clips of all time.
I don't think he's seen the Flossie.
You probably haven't seen Flossie Dickey either. The 104-year-old woman who fucking hates the young hot reporter that's interviewing her, and she just gives her nothing. You saw the Jerry Lewis one. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. It's just that you said the word Flossie. What was the other one?
Dickey.
Flossie Dickey.
Flossie Dickey.
Like that immediately is off-putting.
You'll love her.
Yeah.
I promise.
I'm glad you have the window up.
So
On this.
I don't
Look, Aaron, I want to show you something.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just kidding. It's my phone, but it's behind the window.
Oh.
No,
It's a dick.
it's
It's a phone with a dick on it. So AJ Clemente was a TV guy who was in North Dakota. This is his first day. So this motherfucker gets hired and they give him a weekend co-anchor job right out of school. He's ready to go, ready to take the world by the balls. Next stop, New York, network gig. He's got it. This is literally the first words he spoke in his broadcasting career in Fargo, North Dakota.
Now, does he know the rules? Like the broadcast, their FTC or FCC has, the FTC does too. See, well, they're both run by.
If you're in a merger,
Well, the
I
FTC.
stepped on your Jew joke. I apologize.
I'm not going to say it now. The FCC has the rules of like the words you can't say.
Yes.
Doesn't Blink 182 put those in a song?
No.
Yeah, because the song is shit, piss, fuck, cunt,
Okay,
cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat.
No, fart, turd, and twat are not officially on the list. It's just the 7.
Oh, it's just 7. So
Fart, turd, and twat are like Carlin did this because it's Carlin's bit that ended up causing the Supreme Court case and everything. I mean, what was it?
he was gravelier when he said it.
He was.
Then Blink 182.
Fuck, shit, piss, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. And then he said, I picked the last 3 just because I thought they sounded good. Cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. Cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. There was, God damn it, Pacifica. Something versus, was it Carlin versus Pacifica?
You're going to ask me like about a court case?
I was hoping you'd
Off the
maybe
top
be
of
able
my
to
head?
fill it in.
Oh, I can fill it in. I just don't remember what the case is.
Yeah, Carlin versus Pacifica was the case, was the 7 dirty words, the 7 words you can't say on television case.
Sure.
And it was, I mean, as Carlin put it,
How do you know this, nerd?
I'm a big Carlin fan. That's the only reason. As Carlin put it, it is a huge case because it determined for the first time in American history that television and radio are the only two mediums not protected by the free speech provision in the First Amendment of the Constitution. And he put this in his act, and he said, I'm going to repeat that because it sounds vaguely important.
Yeah.
That television and radio are the only two areas of American life that are not protected by the free speech provision in the First Amendment of the Constitution.
But
don't you be a bootlicker, you mother.
No, I hate this. I hate this. This is actually one of my biggest problems.
You can make the public airwaves argument.
It's not the public airwaves argument. It's the public airwaves answer to the argument. I hate it. I don't like it. But for some reason, we decided that the government owns
the air,
the frequency of radio transmissions that literally don't exist until someone makes them.
Right.
Because like the government's like, we own this bandwidth. And it's like, actually, that isn't a thing. Like that bandwidth exists conceptually as it could be filled with a frequency, but the frequency has to actually be broadcast. And so like the government can't actually own the space. They own the parking lot for the frequency to go into.
What a great hustle that they get to give out the licenses. Yeah. They get to manage the restrictions. They get to do. So basically what they did was.
And what did they do for it? Like how'd they even earn it?
Oh,
because they didn't invent radio or TV.
If I'm going to sit here and talk about the FCC, I'm going to need April to pour this a little bit heavier.
Well, not the FCC, but the government.
No,
right?
Don't. Her face just went, well, I'm certainly can be useful in this regard.
Well, I can actually talk about this for a long time using property rights.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
But you're asking me, what does the FCC do for like radio stations in return?
No, I'm saying.
Fuck all. That's what they do.
Yeah, but they close them down sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, some people need a vacation.
Broadcasters.
Some people need a vacation.
Thanks.
What? I was talking about
Some
me.
people do need a vacation.
I was talking about. No, not from radio.
Oh.
I was talking about me from my job one time. I got fired once.
Just once?
Yeah. Oh, actually twice.
Okay.
Well, sort of. One wasn't a job. It was an adventure.
My jobs are like my relationships. I try to quit before they can fire me.
I just front load the second job before the other job ends.
You see, what I typically do is I find another job that likes me better before I can leave the job that I don't like anymore. That's what I've done historically. Your comment or mine?
I will leave that to you, good sir.
All right, cool, because they were both awful.
Yeah, we'll see which one of us is dead.
All of that.
What I'm trying to say is, historically in my life, I have had a foolproof way of getting out of relationships. It works great.
Oh, God, no.
You wait until it's all over and you hate each other.
Yeah.
And then you go fuck somebody else. And then they get really mad at you and they let you go.
Do they have to be the same gender as the breakup person?
They don't have to, but I enjoy that better.
Okay, so I have to go find a man then. Because Aaron, I hate you.
You and I are not bound by sexual.
You were tired. You're groggy. You may not remember.
You said thumbs don't count. I trusted you, son of a bitch. I knew it, and I don't shit right still. And even though it's just a thumb, I've never had anything else up there. It feels like it's crooked, like it takes a left before it's like a water slide at the end. I don't want to get into it.
Look, I have slender woman
if you
thumbs.
wanted to make comments, you could have sat in on this show, goddamn you.
I'm just saying, I might have said thumbs, and while you were groggy, brought in.
I'm getting an odd feeling like last week's show where we meant to do something.
You play this clip. I want to see this. AJ Clemente. Keep yourself together.
Did you almost call him the N-word?
No, my God.
Oh,
no.
my God.
The S-word. Swords.
Oh, the spit. Oh,
why would you do that? No.
No, because I was thinking it when you were. I was like, yo, let's watch this. You know.
You were thinking like Spicoli or whatever. Like, but
no,
shorter?
I was not going to say about AJ Clemente. That would be horrible.
I
because
thought that's what you just said.
Let me tell YouTube.
But I thought you were trying to pin that on me.
It's a racial slur for Latinos that should never be uttered.
I was making a swords joke like Sean Connery on the Celebrity Jeopardy.
Oh.
Right to racism.
That's right. You know what George Carlin once said? Carlin once said, never tell a Spanish maid you want everything spick and span. But old people said Spanish for Latino.
But I thought Clemente was just like, it's not actually.
Go ahead.
No, it's not funny to anyone else.
That's this whole show. You're fine.
Oh, thank God.
Feel open to be not funny.
Yeah, I thought Clemente was a Mongolian name.
I'm interested to hear why you thought Clemente was a Mongolian name.
I'll let you think about it.
Clemente. Clemente. Clemente.
Clemente.
Clemente. Clemente. Mongolian. Oh, Genghis Khan. If I say it in a racist accent, that doesn't help.
I really hope our YouTube
I really just want him to keep going and
Hold
trying
on.
to figure out this joke. It's basic.
Clemente.
No, that was
Mongolian.
your part. Like, that was you.
A yurt. Genghis Khan.
Yurts are boats, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
It is not a fluid from a Mongolian. No, it's a tent.
Yurt's a tent.
Well,
It also is not
Look,
a fluid from a
a
Mongolian.
boat is just a tent on water. When you think about it.
Is it that hard to just say, I fucked that one up?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Literally, that's
Can we
why I have a
watch-
YouTube channel.
Can we watch AJ Clemente?
Because if I could have just admitted to my mistakes, I would have had real jobs.
Maybe if you would quit being such a we could watch this clip. Spectacular broadcaster.
Was that a challenge?
I really don't feel like having this channel anymore. Rumble's cooler to us anyway. All right, let's.
Hey guys, how much can I delay this clip?
You know, we get to.
I'm edging this clip. This clip's on the edge of glory.
Hey, every time we get kicked off of YouTube, we get to talk to Siraj. I just figure each time we'll get a better, maybe,
thing for a Rumble deal, maybe.
yeah. Yeah. You know what? You got to be a lot more than ex St. Cloud radio host to get a Rumble deal.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? The next time some white kid fucking shoots a skateboarder in the dick, I'll make sure to watch his trial too.
He thinks. Have you seen Kyle? About this song? Seen Kyle?
All right. Look.
I can't wait to meet that guy. He seems cool.
Dude, did you see what happened to him when he tried to
His
make that
body
speech?
count's higher than mine.
Did you see what happened to him when he tried to make a speech last week?
Oh, yeah, he got chased around by a
dude,
mob.
a bunch of black people tried to murder him.
Why didn't he have pocket AR-15? Why didn't he have that? Oh, wait, that's why. It was a bunch of black people? He didn't shoot those.
That's what I
No,
thought.
that's
I'm
just
like,
the rumor.
but why did black people protest his shit? It was like the least black people in the world that he shot.
Yeah.
It was a Black Lives Matter protest,
he
but that's
shot-
where all the white people go anyway.
Actually, that's literally he has a superpower where Kyle is so anti-racist that he can't shoot a black man. He tried. I don't know if people don't remember this. There was a fourth assailant, jump kick man. Kyle was down after he got knocked down, and a black man with big boots, like probably Uggs or whatever. Lugs?
Lugs.
Yeah, those are what the black men wear. Uggs are
they
what white women
stomped
wear.
the-
Yeah, and he went and he jump kicked Kyle in the face while he's down. He popped 2 shots at him, and they both missed from close range.
He's incapable of shooting a black.
Impossible to miss when you consider that he vaporized Gage Grosskreuz's Grosskreutz. Yeah, and that other guy, he's like skateboarder. He just shot that guy because he was a skateboarder. Thought it was Tony Hawk.
Which is fine.
Yeah, he told me that privately. 100% true story. Thought it was Tony Hawk, so he shot him. It's like, fuck that guy. Got an old shitty skateboard. It's not true.
I know. And why was I sitting here staring? I'm staring
It's
at you.
Bam
Like, should I
Margera.
ask him if he's being fucking retarded?
Delaying this clip.
All right.
This clip.
AJ Clemente, first day on the air. By the way, have I ever
Rye.
mentioned? No, we're both trying to.
Why are you trying to stall yourself? I'm on the subject. Rittenhouse Rye. I found a bottle of Rittenhouse Rye during the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. I was like, oh, this is funny. I know that these people have nothing to do with Kyle Rittenhouse, but I'm going to buy the whiskey in support of him anyway. And so I get it back. I'm like, this is a really good whiskey.
Organization has a fun time for the disabled.
All right, as I set this up.
This can't be true because it said fun time for the disabled, and they don't have fun.
Oh, dude, they have so much fun with just like here. That's it.
It's just like,
Yes,
What
you
was-
play fetch with the disabled. You've never
but they
done that?
can't walk. Oh, so it's really easy because you throw it once and they never bring it back.
Right, but they're trying. Oh boy, do they want to prove you wrong. Oh boy, are they a defiant bunch. Oh my God.
It's not a defiant bone in their body. And if they are, their muscles don't work.
All right, so anyway, AJ Clemente, North Dakota.
They're disabled.
He's disabled. They're disabled. Look, they're doing little scooch hockey. So AJ Clemente, scooch hockey. You don't think scooch hockey should be a thing?
No, I just think it. Look, I think it would look different. If you tell me scooch hockey exists and you show me that picture, I'm like, that's not what I had in
Just
mind.
using their hips to thrust
Like
themselves
the lingerie
forward.
hockey league was what I was thinking, and this is not scooch. I mean, same positioning for the sitting, just different genders and outfits.
One
If
guy,
that's Scooch Hockey,
one
we
guy
go-
in the chat is obsessed with. He wants to know if we mean mentally or physically disabled. Take your pick. This is a create your own
Is
adventure
there any
book.
difference?
Right.
Neither of them are people.
So, that
what?
reminds me. I got to get to the AI Hitler thing.
I got to talk about Rittenhouse Ryan. But really,
No, we got to talk about AJ Clemente.
I have one quick question
You're
about
not
Scooch
going to
Hockey.
accomplish your mission.
I just have one
Mission.
quick question about Scooch Hockey.
Yeah.
Scooch Hockey, is it interesting because the goal is on each player?
No, not gooch hockey. Oh, I thought you were talking about maybe balls and buttholes and things. I went to a totally
Balls and
different place.
buttholes?
Yeah.
What hockey are you imagining? My God, man.
I was never a big fan growing up, so I just used my imagination.
If you wanted to know if it was physical or mental disability, yes.
Correct. So AJ Clemente, his first day on the job, weekend anchor, Fargo, North Dakota, and this is what the first fucking words out of his mouth on camera are.
First day on.
Dreams in Motion organization has a fun time for the disabled. A deadly avalanche kills 5 in Colorado.
You're watching the Evening Sunday on NBC North Dakota News, your news leader in high definition.
Gay fucking shit.
Yes!
You've never seen gay fucking shit guy.
I've seen gay fucking shit, but not gay fucking shit guy.
So
Wait,
his
it's his first day on the job, so I knew what race it
day.
wasn't.
Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
No, I'm not saying
I'm not
what it
going
was.
to be subtle.
I
You go
just-
ahead and do this.
No, I just said I knew what race it wasn't.
Okay, what race wasn't it?
This is first day on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just knew immediately.
That it wasn't.
What?
No, I don't get the joke.
I know.
There's a clue right there. Right there at the bottom.
I want him to say black. Oh, sorry. What I meant to say was.
Do you hear this?
That reminds me. AI Hitler.
Yes.
Don't let me forget.
AI
So
Hitler.
AJ, first day on the job.
Sunday on NBC North Dakota News,
music.
your news
Bloody
leader in
Sunday.
high
God.
definition.
Gay fucking shit.
Good evening, I'm Van Tu. You may have seen our newest
Gay.
AJ.
He keeps going.
She's already started.
My man, you know what he's doing, right? He's going through his Grindr profile. He doesn't realize it's a homosexual application, and he's like, "Gay, fucking shit, gay, gay, gay." He's looking for love in all the wrong places. What do you?
The real tragedy.
You want to shorten it?
Smile.
Leader in high definition.
Gay fucking shit.
Good evening, I'm Van Tu. You may have seen our newest AJ on.
She's like, would you
He's
shut
still going.
He is.
He's just looking at pictures of congressmen.
His excuse was that he was trying to pronounce a marathon winner's name, and it ended with gay. Is it the fatter comment? Was it the fatter comment that got
Fatter
you?
comment.
Oh, I thought you were reading that.
I'm trying, but that's very small from here.
Aaron, you look fatter in 4K was the comment.
Why is Nick interviewing Daniel Schneider?
You see, AJ Clemente was a broadcaster on
No.
his first day at
Aaron, you
work.
look fatter in 4K.
Thank you.
Wait, that was Dan Carlin, not Dan Schneider.
Yes.
I was-
that would
I
have
went
been a
to-
compliment. Dan Schneider's the molester guy.
Oh, hey, cool.
All right, so anyway.
If I was a member on your channel, I could have looked at this myself.
So what AJ
Just kidding, I am. I'm just-
what
it's just a
AJ
joke.
Clemente said
Yeah.
was that he was trying to pronounce a marathon winner's name that was like gay at the end. And he was having trouble, didn't realize he was on the air, and he said gay as in the person's name, fucking shit. Now, the television station did not care what his excuse was.
I mean, yeah.
This man was fired. If you could fire someone in the middle of a broadcast, they would have. He was gone immediately. He was done right away.
Right.
There was no like, hey, first day on the job. That sucks. Too bad. Gone.
See North Dakota News, and he'll be joining the weekend news team as my co-anchor. Tell us a little bit about yourself, AJ.
Okay, so the gay fucking shit was bad. All right, the gay fucking shit part was bad.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
That's his. What they did was they showed him live stream video of his wife hanging from the rafters in a noose, and they pulled up that clip from Bloodsport where Chun Li looks at Van Damme and he goes, "You are next," like that. That's a good clip
He
in my head.
great pull.
It was a magazine, Aaron. It's not a clip. Be here all hour.
I know, right?
Sorry.
I offered this spot to you, and you said no. And don't think I'm not going to forgive you for it. Or I'm not. No, not.
Wait, so she was going to host and I was going to co-host? That'd be
All right.
terrible.
So
Women can't host.
as bad as gay fucking shit is, and
Yeah,
we can
that's-
argue it's terrible.
That's terrible.
Him describing himself and giving his big, hey, this is my first day on the job, which at this point, why fucking bother
Yeah.
giving this speech? Like, I'm gone.
Well, Van, can I call you Van? Or is it pronounced differently?
So
I would tell you about my first day on the job, but I'd rather tell you about my last.
AJ gets
How
to
many
talk-
cats have you eaten this week, Van? Just the ones you ran over with your car that were on the sidewalk, right?
I don't
Didn't use a
understand.
turn signal for those
Why would
cats.
she eat? Why would she eat cats?
Because she's Mexican.
Oh, well, then it makes sense. Those filthy feline eaters. AJ now gets asked about himself. Like, hey, tell everyone about yourself, AJ.
Yeah.
And I tell you,
Couldn't go better.
media personality. The guy knows how to go off the cuff. I mean,
Yeah.
can spin you a yarn like that. Listen to what old AJ
I
comes
think
up
his
with.
pause faces are great.
A little bit about yourself, AJ.
Thanks, Van. I'm very excited. I graduated from West Virginia University, and I'm used to, from being from the East Coast.
Okay, well,
I'm used to being from the East Coast.
Talk about needing a special needs hockey team. Holy shit. This guy should be playing scooch hockey.
Look, but I dabble in a little West Coast origin story as well. Just this guy is ambiguously raced.
Yeah, he's
Like
everything
Clemente
and nothing.
tells me one thing. His suit tells me white, clearly.
Don't they all?
And the way he's looking at the policeman off camera tells me he's black.
The best part. That could have gone better.
Wonder how much racism I can get away with on your show.
On mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is not a challenge. I don't want you to actually get your show canceled. I was joking.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't know we were playing that game.
It's your channel.
In that
I mean,
case-
if you want to do that, I think it's a bad choice.
No, you put Velcro on the ceiling.
Look, I've.
Go ahead.
Have you heard that song "Waiting for a Star to Fall"? Because I know a parody cover of it that pertains to what you just said.
You put them in their work boots.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
No, see, trust me.
Barbecue sauce.
If you get your channel deleted,
No, that's actually
like as
a good one.
challenge
Hold
run.
on, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
It's one of
I
my
thought
favorites.
it was Ebola.
It's one. Wow. That's
No, they don't.
no. That's
They don't get that on their.
that's the blue ones get Ebola. Anyway, can we? What?
That was just funny.
What? I didn't.
This is the first funny joke I've heard from either of us. I'm not shitting on you. I'm shitting on we. That's a deep joke right there, but only you and I know. Talk somewhere only we
I hate you.
know.
I hate you with the heat of 1,000.
Oh wait, wait.
Yeah. You're stupid.
No. Actually, we're stupid. And if you watch the stream back, something remarkably funny just happened
Please.
between you and I
Oh shit.
that none of them will know. That one might know, but that one didn't hear it either. Only I heard it. It was special to me, and I'll take it to my grave. It'll be there. I mean, it's recorded literally. You know the timestamp. It's 34 minutes. Like you can just find it anytime you want. But I'm not going to tell you what it was. I'm going to make you suffer for 26 more minutes.
You know what? Fuck AJ. We don't need him. I want to get to this AI Hitler thing so bad. AI Hitler English. Because I want to see if Nick hears this and goes, wait a minute.
Look, I memorized these speeches in the original German. This is going to be hard for me.
How did this? Oh, here it is. Adolf Hitler in English AI reconstruction. Get ready.
Viewer discretion advised.
Shut up, you
Please be
homo.
advised
Nobody
that
cares.
This video
We-
includes
yeah.
translations of historical speeches or
Bro, I clicked on Hitler in AI. I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, but
All
it's
right.
Hitler in AI now.
Okay. I want you to listen. Wait, what I'm trying to say is hear this guy out.
Yeah, I just thought that the AI mock-ups of people were naked all the time.
That's the most disappointing part of this video.
Du, meine Arbeit.
Oh, not that. Those are
Richtig
just
Geld.
no. Those are the hits. Hold on. Here we go.
Fleißig gewesen bin. In connection with the Jewish question, I have this to say. It is a shameful spectacle to see how the whole democratic world is oozing sympathy for the poor, tormented Jewish people.
So he's a little.
You know,
upset.
I've read all of what the ADL says about the Jewish history, and I know for a fact that what he just said has never happened, where the rest of the world has wept for the plight of the Jewish people. That's never occurred. I subscribe to the ADL's newsletter. Don't worry. It didn't come from birth, but it came from my circumcision. They just include that in the package deal.
Really?
Yeah, and it's weird because, like, you don't give them your address, but the magazine shows up anyway. And then when you move, it just keeps coming. It's like you don't have to update the
They're
address.
persistent. They don't stop.
No.
Ever. They don't fucking stop.
Nope.
Ever. They don't ever fucking stop, no matter what.
Remains hard-hearted and obdurate when it comes to helping them, which is surely in
Look
view
deep
of its
into my
attitude.
eyes.
Listen to Hitler.
Sorry, I'm just saying embrace traditionalism, reject modernity.
An
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to listen to Adolf Hitler talk about
I heard.
in English, please.
Look, I heard he had a traditional perspective.
He certainly did.
There were 119 countries first.
and obdurate when it comes to helping them, which is surely, in view of its attitude, an obvious duty. The arguments that are brought up as an
First of all, it should have been obvious duty, but
would have been better.
why didn't the AI use Donald Trump's voice for this? Like, this is an obvious way to do this. Like, look, we got to talk about these Jews. Lots of Jews always so frightened and scared for the Jews, the poor Jewish people, but no one cares about the Jews.
Why is Donald Trump Jewish in that voice? Like, why is he also a Jew?
That's the meta.
He's Hasidic.
He's talking about himself.
Now, wait a minute. You don't want to...
Wait, can you do a non-Jewish Donald Trump impression? Try it.
You know what happened?
He's a billionaire.
I watched Gillis do his, and now I feel like I do Gillis. It's like my Jesse Ventura used to be really good. Then I started doing Sasso's Jesse Ventura. Adolf Hitler. See, I
Terrible. That's Jewish as fuck.
Adolf Hitler. Terrible guy. Awful guy. But
You know, I've heard some Jewish impressions.
he's
of
bad. He's not good. Hates Jews. I love Jews.
Look,
I can't pay attention to
Trump
my
Tower
fucking
has
impression.
wonderful, great people. We have falafel bowl. Wait, falafel, that's the Jewish one, right?
Falafel's Greek or Jewish? Greek Jews? I can't do it either. I want to stop. I want to be done.
You want to be done?
Yeah. Because I can't put my thoughts together. I'm going to tell you the same.
I thought you were going to sing, I want to dance with
I'm going to
somebody
tell you the
today.
same thing I told you when you had your thumb in my ass. Look in my eyes.
You know what? My thumbs are clean. But you should talk to the man down the street because he got $200 and a good time.
Winston, don't you dare bring him into this. He was nice.
I live in a town of less than 2,500 people. Do you think there's a Winston? There's no melanated here.
an excuse for not helping them. Actually speak for us Germans and Italians. For this is what
To be fair, you have to speak for the Italians because no one wants
that
to
is,
listen
the
to them.
democracies are not in a position to take in the Jews. Yet in these empires there are not 10 people to the square kilometer, while Germany, with her 135 inhabitants to the square kilometer, is supposed to have room for them.
You see, okay, what Hitler's complaint is here, all you other countries are weeping for the Jews, yet you take none of them in. Meanwhile, we're
they're taking
flooded with Jews over here in Germany, and you say that we should take more Jews.
Look, I can't.
Which, by the way, in retrospect, was a terrible idea on their part because Germany was not going to be very nice to them.
Anyone who has a mortgage loan has taken a Jew in.
First of all, I refuse to believe that Liberty Bank employs them, and that's where I go. And I go
They don't
on that
employ them
expressed written promise. I'm not playing any more AI Hitler. First
like,
of all,
there's a risk
something
that
happening in this room that makes AI Hitler seem unnecessary. Yeah, that's what it is.
Halfway there.
I can't.
We're halfway there. We're
Oh, he'd be more persuasive with a Brooklyn accent. How funny would English Hitler be if he like, hey, look, you know, the fucking that we got, you know, the UK, they got like 10 of them every square kilometer. I got a fucking 135 of these fucking things every square kilometer. And you want me to take more Jews?
There were 135 Germans per square kilometer?
Jews?
No, Germans.
No, he said they have, he goes, these countries that are weeping for the Jews have 10 Jews per square kilometer. Meanwhile, and they say they can't take in any more. Meanwhile, Germany has 135 per square kilometer, and they want us to keep taking
Jews per square kilometer.
Yes.
I thought he was saying people.
Do you...
No, like, that wasn't it. No, that was...
You didn't mean that as a joke?
No, the funniest joke I told on stream was...
joke ever.
I was literally saying, I thought he meant total people, including...
Oh, that is so fantastic that you did that just now.
I hope your channel gets canceled for that joke.
That is so good. That's worth losing my channel. That was so beautiful, that moment.
That was better than my usury joke.
I thought they meant people. Quote Nick Rekieta.
Rekieta.
Nick Rekieta.
He's not a comedian per se.
Doesn't like Jews. Thinks they're bad.
Somebody mentioned his name on Kumia's show on Thursday. Actually, I was listening back.
Oh, yeah? Who said it? Who was it?
Somebody called into Kumia.
Fucking name
Someone
names.
called into Kumia to be like, hey, Nick Rekieta. And he's like, I don't remember being on that guy's show that one time.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, no. He didn't remember.
Yeah, but, I mean, I've had him on my show.
That's not good.
You have? Oh, that's cool.
Oh, boy. Should we play him Flossie Dickey, seeing as this is all going nowhere?
Oh, that lady looks based.
Oh.
It's like, oh, Flossie, I see you're a coffee drinker. This is just semen.
You know how I could, you know how I could really fuck this up?
I can think of several ways.
I really want to sabotage this so badly. And more than just, oh, I thought they meant people.
That wasn't a sabotage. Have you done a DNA test?
I don't care.
See, I was going to make a joke about they're not people because have you seen their IQs, which is like complimentary.
Sure,
like
right.
they're superhuman.
They're superhuman.
So they duped us all.
No, I asked a question. Yeah. I asked a question. That's a
Yeah, you can say whatever you want if you pose it as a question.
Right, exactly. Oh yeah, that's where it went.
It's,
right there.
Like the way you do that. I don't know why Aaron is fighting with my studio light, but he is.
I know the studio light keeps being a slut.
Who cares if one more?
All right.
Damn it!
Let's,
Don't put a microphone in front of my mouth and not me on a show because then I just want to sing.
One more time.
Not me on my show.
Not me on my show.
Yeah. No, because I thought they were talking about shows.
No, I thought.
Come on, that was funny.
Wait a
Because that
minute.
was like the joke, but about your show.
That's why I smiled at it.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to guffaw at all of them?
yes.
Oh.
I can't hear you because I have in-ear monitors.
What? What?
No, he asked if you had.
Yeah, I asked. God, sorry.
Because he noticed
A guy
something that
shows-
he liked.
A guy shows a little concern, and all of a sudden he's an asshole. Oh, man. Tell you what.
Having anorexia. Oh, God, I'm parodying songs now. No, I was talking about me.
Oh, you're going to let him go, but mine is I'm a piece of shit?
No, you said they were fat. I'm the one with
Sing your
anorexia.
song.
What?
Sing your song.
Never going to sing it again.
Sing your song.
It's a one-time deal.
I'm not going to rat you out. I want you to sing your song.
You don't have to rat me out. I thought we were done talking about them.
I thought they were talking about people.
Also a Juju.
Okay. What did you say?
Nothing.
What was your song?
I don't even remember.
What was your song?
I literally don't. What?
No. Sing your song.
Did I just what?
This is me not wanting to be alone.
Sorry, buddy. I've got my golden parachute because my last name is Rekieta Steen.
All right. What was the anorexia song?
What was the thing he just said?
She just missed
What?
it again. She's dumb.
I was talking about me having anorexia
Yeah.
because I stopped eating ass.
Still didn't get it.
What?
I'm not getting any of your jokes today either.
I know.
Do the show!
What is? Yeah, can you go? You're the host, apparently.
Yeah, right. I can tank my own show if I fucking want to.
Watch
Thank
this.
you very much.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to control my mics. By the way, chat, look, I've been in Aaron's shoes. Actually, not really, because like they're bigger than mine. But that's okay, because I know how frustrating it is to have someone else who's used to being on camera alone. Well, I mean, I guess like, you know, you're not always alone. You have
you understand when April and I do these Sunday things, it's just literally killing an hour with the chat. We don't ever do anything.
But I'm saying like, well, you say you and April. I was saying you're on the stream alone because she's, and so
right, they're not people.
Exactly. Thank you. That's what I was going. Did I ever tell
I
you
was
what
saying that as an example of the wrong thing to say.
Exactly. That would be wrong.
It's illegal.
I'm just saying having an asshole as co-host it's so frustrating. And I've done it a million times, which is the best. Like had the asshole as a co-host because sometimes I just put 2 pictures of me up because I like myself. And they always interrupt you and stuff.
I don't like that you paused for a laugh, you fuck.
No, I didn't pause for a laugh.
You paused and went, I put 2 because I like myself. And then you went.
That wasn't for a laugh, Aaron. That was me imagining that. And then it wiggled. That's all it was.
He always pauses for the start of his boners. He's like, is that? Yeah.
No, Aaron, I'm 42. I just went, oh, there you are. Thank God. One more day. One more day with my friend.
I don't like when someone I've told Nick this before. I don't like it when people 5 years older than you tell you shit because then you're like, God, fucking, you start just hearing tick, 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 tick.
I just make up health problems and be like,
you're
yeah.
17 years younger than he is. You have nothing to worry about. And you don't have a dick. I hope, unless you've been hiding that fucker really well.
She has. There's a nice place on you that she hides it. Your ass. It's a pegging joke. It's a pegging joke.
Do you really like this? Is this really working?
I didn't say that. What do you mean?
Do you really like this?
You look like a bartender who is making a margarita, and when he went to put the cup in salt, he found the pepper instead.
You should have like one of those like fancy shirts with a vest on.
You shut the fuck up. Because what was the line? What was the line? Fancy vest?
You should have one of those fancy shirts on with a vest like the fancy bartenders wear.
Yeah.
Like Prohibition bars. Do a show.
No.
Do a show, you two.
I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't. Apparently, you think I'm fat and you think I'm not a person.
No, he called you anorexic.
No, I called me anorexic. That was the joke.
Hey.
You called her fat.
Oh, sorry. Was that a bus? I apologize. I didn't mean to put you there. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, with anorexia, I go right under it.
I'd rather be put on a train, please.
Yeah, we know.
See, it makes-
We covered this.
Yeah.
Not a person.
You gotta be running on time.
It's a different kind of train. All right.
Oof. Jesus. Are we 22 minutes into the show already?
14 minutes and 88 seconds. All right.
Mine was a
time
black
to-
joke, and yours was a racist joke.
Ti-
I'm sorry. Do a show. This is a test. Since you think I'm fat.
Oh, you want? Oh, it's a test. All right. Fuck it. Sorry, I almost hit your TV.
It's not a TV, it's actually a monitor. I just want to point that out.
Oh.
Like a TV wouldn't have a 1 millisecond response timer being 4K.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
At any rate,
You should be sorry.
Flossie Dickey was a 110-year-old woman who was being interviewed by the news,
Gosh, she's hot.
and she wanted
I'm
nothing
talking about Flossie Dickey.
to do with the news. So
I'm into older women.
Flossie Dickey was all just like
They crack when you make them smile.
Flossie Dickey was 110 and the news decided to pay her a visit. And Flossie, much like Jerry Lewis, wanted nothing to do with it.
She was 110 till she met me. She said, now I don't need to make 111.
No, she had to make 9 of them.
No, George Bush had it covered.
9/11s.
George Bush doesn't like black people. That's Mike Myers. Wait, Kanye.
Good morning. Yes,
Wasn't
we
a
are
joke.
out here
No,
at
never
the
mind.
Cheney.
So a 110-year-old old bat
In Spokane.
in Spokane.
Do they call it
Versus
Spokane in Washington, or they call it Spokane?
That's okay. I got it last week. He gets it this week. I see how it works.
Or is it Spokane?
So, at any rate, Spokunt, I believe is what they call it. They give the hottest news reporter the 100.
Guys, stop. Aaron, don't touch that fucking play button. Guys, Aaron just called that trans, the hottest news reporter ever. Look at that guy. That is the first WNBA player to dunk consistently.
In Spokane, Washington?
That thing
You
ate
don't think
Spokane,
that's-
Washington,
You
took it
don't-
over.
You don't think that woman would be good for a Spokane TV network?
Eric there just took over the Chaz.
Okay, now that I look at her hands, they are large.
You look at her hands. Her jaw goes from Oregon to Washington. Look at that thing. The hottest one.
That they have on staff.
Brittany Griner puts that one to shame.
On KHO6 in Spokane, I bet you that's the best they got.
On KHO 6. Yeah. That's the best they got, the hottest news reporter. No, it's on record.
They send this young woman.
Look, when you go to
out
pull her hair, it
interview
comes off.
110-year-old Flossie. That kind of surgery could be done on the weekend. So they send her out to.
Is that eyeshadow? No crippling depression.
They send her out to talk to. They send her out to talk to Flossie, and Flossie, unlike some people I know, does not want the attention.
Look at this dude. Look at that face. That the best looking reporter. Seriously, looks like a pro wrestler. Look at it. It does. Oh my God.
You don't think she's pretty? I'm getting the idea that you don't think she's good looking.
I don't think it's a she.
Oh, well, then in that case.
Literally what I'm saying. Like, look at that.
All right.
That's the cover of a romance novel holding a woman in his arms.
Who'd you rather?
Flossie. Girl got experience.
Oh, God.
Her name is Flossie. Is she Floss's dick? That chick.
Floss's dicks.
Can you imagine her body count?
110.
Hitler, try Stalin.
All right. Well, Flossie got interviewed for her 110th birthday, and I'm getting the idea that she didn't want to be there.
Center, and I am sitting next to
Look at tooth gap on that one.
Look at what she does right away. She's like, here you go, fuckface. Just puts the newspaper right over her face.
You keep saying she, but that thing just got done from a football game, and there were the uprights. Look at those teeth. Jesus Christ. It's Michael Strahan.
Spokesman review this morning. This is Flossie Dickey, and check it out.
Those hands are
folks.
calloused like a
Got
mechanic.
Her very own Good Day Spokane coffee mug.
This woman is staring off in the distance. She just wants to meet Brad Pitt from Meet Joe Black and just go off.
What year is this interview?
2012.
Or just briefly. I'm not going to derail this too much. Think about that. That means 2012. This woman was born in 1902.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you can't do math.
I need AJ Clemente because I need an Asian to do
Gay.
math.
Fucking shit.
1902. Do you know what that looks like? You go from 1902 to a trans interview? Think about that.
Is that why she's dead now? She just met the trans and she was like, I'm out.
This woman voted in all of FDR's elections, all 4 of them. Think about what she has seen. And at the end of her life, she's got a saggy balloon that looks like the ball sack of her last husband behind her. Her last husband, because she outlived the first 4. And then, after all this, she's peering to the right, wistfully looking into the desert sun.
As a trans woman.
Behind a fucking trans woman. Or is it trans woman if you start as a man and become a woman?
Yeah, then you're a trans woman.
So that beautiful trans woman who just ate an entire Jimmy John sandwich in one bite. It's like, okay, Flossie, we're going to get to it. Are you literally flossing?
She is.
That's a twist tie for a boat.
She thought. I'll tell you what I thought. I'll tell you what she thought it was.
She's a woman. She thought it was a nail file like everything else. Give him a car. Oh, cool.
Yes,
Fine.
Flossie, you say you're a little tired this morning. Is that right?
I am tired.
She is very.
This is the oldest person you've ever seen. I don't mean by age, just by sound. She is sonically the oldest person who's ever lived.
I know. The only person older than her, like by age, is Joe Biden. But the funny thing is,
she sounds better than he does.
Sniffing that trans woman right there. Look at that fucking. I'm never going to get over it. I can't get over it.
You know what? You've sold me. You're right. I've watched this clip so many times. I think I was focusing on the.
You don't think that's a trans?
I don't think she's terrible, though.
That's a Pontiac woman. Jesus Christ, that's trans as shit. Trans Am. There's a Trans Am truck.
That's actually.
You don't know what
They
cars
stopped
are. 'cause
making
you're
those
female.
before she was born.
I had a Pontiac. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Grand Prix.
Driving in my Trans Am, does a mullet make a. Sorry, you don't like punk.
I don't like punk.
Should I
Don't
tell you
look
about-
at me like I'm
Should
the
I tell you about
shameful one.
MGK, or would you like to talk about the
You know-
beautiful?
hey.
Look at this. That's shoulders
She's
are
wide. She's
that
wide
dude's
as fuck.
shoulders
You're
are bigger
right.
than yours.
No, she's wide. She's wide.
Look at that. Jesus Christ.
By the way, you know how happy I am that MGK and Megan Fox failed?
they didn't fail.
Oh, it's over.
No, I thought it was just not marriage. Like they weren't getting.
No,
they called
no,
off the
she
marriage.
did a podcast interview, and her answer was 100%. She said, I will love him no matter what we do or where we go.
But I
That
cannot
means
marry
it's
a
over.
recently black man.
It's over. It's done.
You saw his black tattoo, right?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
That's why she. Well, no. She's just trying to be a single mother. I'm sorry.
Brian Austin Green, you've won. Congratulations.
I am tired.
She is very tired. That's actually, I heard, your favorite activity to do at the center.
Shut up, he, she, and bring me a cookie.
My favorite activity to do is sleep because it's a preview for death.
Yes.
And a reminder that the trans don't exist in heaven.
Every time I slip off into sleep, I imagine that the sweet embrace of death will take me with my final nap.
The best part for Flossie is pretty soon she gets to go join George Carlin's Underground tour. I hear it's a gas.
At the center here is to take a
What
little
an
nap.
egotist.
Take a nap.
Can you-
a minute time.
Yep. Hold on. I want you to hear Flossie in all her glory.
I want to hear that, but I have a mic's off joke for the chat.
Take a little nap.
Take a nap as many times as I can.
Can make
As
a
many
dirt
times
nap
as
next.
she can, she likes to take a nap. Flossie has 3 children.
I feel for this trans reporter because when you're interviewing a subject like this, you're fucked. I mean, there's nothing you can ask that's going to get you like a long, drawn out answer. This woman has the energy for 3 or 4 words at a time.
No way. You can energize Flossie really quick.
Oh, how's that?
You just get her to fantasize about her own death.
That should be like,
Flossie, I know you're waiting for the sweet embrace of oblivion. Skyrim's a little bit better, but tell me about your ideal passing. I've thought about this for the past 43 years.
well, I hope you can sit down and I hope you have a snack ready because I have a yarn to spin for you. All right. It starts with a picture of Marlon Brando and a melon baller.
But in the bed is Martin Lawrence.
You have 12
Flossie.
grandchildren.
It was
20
Flossie. She's definitely had sex with a black man. I made that joke up
15
myself.
yeah, but back then they had him hanged after.
I'm the Carlos Mencia of live stream jokes today.
Great.
I stole it, but was from a woman Jew, so not a
You
person.
sound like a very busy
They have no
lady.
rights. Hello,
Yes,
darkness.
she has lived in multiple places in the Northwest. Even
Currently, I reside in the 7th circle of hell.
I lived in multiple places until my children put me in this retirement home 65 years ago, and I persisted.
And the problem is, my children meant to move me out of here, but they died 6 years ago, and my grandchildren forgot I was here.
Flossie was never supposed to bury her great-grandchild. Who died from Parkinson's before Ali.
What happened was my great-great-grandchild, who's supposed to sign the papers, finally succumbed to ALS, and now here I am.
Wait, does Muhammad Ali have Parkinson's, or does he just have
He doesn't
CTE?
have anything now.
Oh, is
He's
he dead?
cured. Oh, Muhammad Ali died a couple of years ago.
Look, I'm up on the boxing news. I thought he was just fighting in a lower weight class.
No.
But before he died, when he was on his 1950s shaking exercise program, he
Yeah,
had Parkinson's.
Parkinson's.
Why
And he
did
had-
they do a celebrity boxing with him and Michael J. Fox?
Actually, even in Ali's advanced stage, I think he still would have kicked the living shit out of Mike. Michael
That's
J.
what I
Fox-
wanted to happen.
Michael J. Fox got hit with it, and he was just like, it floored him like right away.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember? Oh, you didn't watch Scrubs.
It shook him harder than his mom did.
But Muhammad Ali.
That's why he was so short.
Ali
Stunted
didn't
growth.
have Parkinson's disease.
I thought he had CTE.
Ali had Parkinson's syndrome, which is different. That is caused by the part of your brain that produces dopamine cells getting snapped back and crushed. It was 100% the result of his fights.
Look, I thought Parkinson's syndrome was just the replacement for Parkinson's disease when you had a certain credit score. That's all. That's all I thought.
Just a cheaper version.
I heard he didn't pay his debts because he was Islamic. He didn't believe in interest rates.
They don't.
I know, which is why he didn't pay his debts.
All right, guys.
His credit score was low.
We're out of time. We almost got through one video, but we didn't. My lost interest goes, Nick, you don't have to fill every second of silence.
Oh, yes, I do. That's the best part. Every time he agrees to have me on the show, like, regrets, I've had a few. First and foremost, I'd like to mention you.
Oh, we're getting out of here. It's all just meanness. It's all just... She's been taking a forever nap. That's not very nice.
Stephen Hawking says you guys are drunk losers and need help. Stand up for what you believe in, Stephen.
Steven says
open your mouth and speak to the people.
Steven says your hairline is only matched by your alcoholism. You're going to have to be more specific. Which one of us? Stephen Hawking says you are both terrible, for sure.
You know what? That could be like, actually, I like the hairline thing. You know how the blacks took the N-word?
Oh, we're going to take it back, don't you
No,
worry.
I'm taking this right now because, like, your hairline is only matched by your alcoholism. Well, like, a magnificent level of alcoholism means a magnificent hairline. Thank you, Stephen Hawking.
So I have terrible alcoholism.
Yeah, you're bad at it.
My
I'm
alcoholism
really good
needs
at
a lot of work.
No, so what I'm saying is, Stephen Hawking, that was great. Thank you for the standing ovation.
All right, boys and girls.
Jews controlled his speech.
Why not take that too? All right, we got to get out of here. This was an hour. We usually just kill this by fucking talking to you guys. I tried to actually do a show with Nick, and Nick tried to do his own show where he stops me. It's like the movie The Recruit, where he goes, my op was to stop you from accomplishing your op.
Yeah.
May I say this? Mission accomplished. All right.
Just like George Bush.
We're out of here, guys.
In Iraq. In 2004.
Leave me alone. I'm coming back with Johnny tomorrow, and he took a spill over the weekend, so he's got a giant wound in his nose. Do not
like
make fun of him. Do not make fun of him. I will talk to you guys later. Back again at...
If he needs advice on a giant wounded nose, I can
back
help him.
again at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Goodbye.
Who's awake at 6? Oh, me still.
No.
Oh.
No, it's not like a
You have
terrible...
to... Is this show still on? Have we disconnected yet? Do you know how to turn off the show? I don't think you even know.
Oh, shit.
You didn't stop